What are the Russian legitimate military targets? I will show you in this video. What's the difference between the USA and Russia? There's no difference. Okay, except that Russians are mocking and making fun of Americans.
So what's the news in Kyiv? What's the news in the capital of freedom?
I'm also a person without cards. We all Ukrainians are people without cards. And always, life in Kyiv is quite predictable. I'm not a patriot and I just can't shoot Russian missiles down.
Vladimir, stop. Not necessary and bad timing. Can Vladimir be stopped? What do you think? Hello everyone, greetings from the capital of freedom. In this video I will show you how we ordinary Ukrainians live in our city during the war. So what's the news in Kyiv? What's the news in the capital of freedom? Most of you know that on Thursday Russians launched ballistic missiles on Kyiv. As a result, 12 people were killed, more than 100 were injured. I made a video about that attack, but for some reason YouTube didn't like it and it banned it. So I decided to put some of that video into this one because most of you haven't watched it. What I wanted to add, people are not the only ones who are suffering because of the Russian missile and drones attacks. Pets, so many pets have been killed. So many pets were left under rubble of destroyed buildings. Everything, this is just heartbreaking. Vladimir, stop. Not necessary and bad timing.
It's how we live in Kyiv in April 2025.
My kids and I were sleeping and we woke up to the sounds of explosions. And we could see those Russian missiles flying right above our house in the skies of Kyiv. I can't describe you this terrible feeling when you see this Russian bloodthirsty missile and you understand that in a few seconds it will bring death to someone. The 25th of April is declared the day of mourning in Kyiv for all innocent civilians who were killed by Russians last night.
Oh my God, I can see Russian missiles right above my house, but I can't shoot these guys. These are Russians who don't want peace. These are Russians who want to kill more people.
These people were just sleeping in their homes, but at 1 a.m. Russians decided to launch missiles at Kyiv. I don't know, for some reason, maybe they didn't like the way Ukrainians were sleeping, or maybe they decided that Ukrainians were sleeping for too long. I don't know. Russians are Russians. You know, this magic Russian soul. That terrible Russian attack took place on Thursday, but Kyiv residents are still bringing flowers and toys to the scene of that terrible attack.
I'm just a typical Ukrainian, a typical ungrateful, disrespectful Ukrainian without cards. Without cards. We Ukrainians have no cards. Okay, I'm just a mother of 2 children who doesn't know how to calm them down during Russian missiles attacks. I'm not a patriot. Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not a patriot and I don't know how to shoot Russian missiles down. Everyone knows that we don't have enough air defenses systems. By the way, we were willing to buy some, but Trump doesn't want to sell us for some reason. For some reason. By the way, have you noticed how Trump's tone changes when he talks about Putin and Zelensky? Putin committed another war crime. Vladimir, Vladimir, stop. Not necessary and bad timing. Zelensky doesn't want to give up Ukrainian territory to occupation of Russia. That man without cards is destroying everything. I can't explain this love for Putin and Russia. It's just a kind of deviation, distortion, I don't know. I should expand my vocabulary with different medical terms.
So Ukrainians are lost and frustrated. They are trying to find some support from outside. That's why they are watching all these weird videos with fortune tellers predictions, with spirits predictions. They successfully solved the illusion of control. So they are told when the next Russian attack will happen. It's like on Wednesday Sumy will be attacked, on Thursday Kryvyi Rih will be attacked. So dear residents of Kyiv, you may plan at least Ukrainians are frustrated, they are lost. That's why they are trying to find some support from outside, and they are successfully sold the illusion of control. And honestly, my dear friends, I don't know what is worse, this festival of anxiety or those deceptive happy promises that sounded in 2022. Do you remember? Putin will die in 2 months, Russia will collapse, Crimea will be ours. Dear Ukrainian residents, buy tickets to the Ukrainian Crimea, to the resorts. I didn't buy tickets then. I just didn't have a nice swimming suit to celebrate our victory. That's how we live in April 2025. My dear friends, now I have to remind you in every video, I don't have any Telegram channel. Please be careful with scammers, and please subscribe to our celebrities channel, to Rich and Tosik from Ukraine. Thank you so much. This channel is run by my kids.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My seedlings. Tosik. Judging by the sound, it was even worse than a Russian ballistic missile. Tosik, Tosik. Річ, не ходи сюди. Tosik, Tosik, what have you done? I don't know what to say. Firstly, Russian ballistic missiles, and then pro-Russian Tosik. Tosik, are you paid by the Kremlin? Thank you so much. You've made my day. By the way, all villagers are talking about a possible famine in Ukraine, artificially created by Russians. I think this is a part of their plan. Am I right, Tosik? Look at these cucumbers. They were perfect. Why did you kill them? I don't know what to do. Maybe this year we will have no cucumbers. Okay, let's try to save them. Oh my god. This is the main monster in Ukraine. Tosik, how does it feel?
Thank you for watching. Pray for Ukraine, and goodbye.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything.